I know you see me.
One.
What's the deal, everybody on YouTube? This your boy Dre Barter, and we back again with another episode of the Stu Podcast, Season 2, Episode 9.
Let's go.
With a very, very special guest, man. I've known this
Somebody
guy
I've
probably
been
since...
on the pod for a while.
Yeah, man.
Hey.
I've known this guy since middle school.
Middle school.
That's crazy,
Middle
right?
school.
And
Way back.
I've seen you grow up, and obviously your artistry, I've seen the history of that.
Yeah.
And so blessed to have you here today, man. Go ahead and introduce
Appreciate
yourself
you,
to the people,
appreciate
bro.
you. My name is Memery.
Memory.
Oh, okay.
Memory.
This is
We ain't
new.
even gonna say what we know about.
No,
Memory.
yeah.
What-
The memory.
Where you get
Memory.
that? Where you get the name from?
My middle name is Emery.
And
And
like
it's
that.
So I changed my artist name to Memory.
When
I
did you
just
do
threw an M in
that?
front of it.
When did
really.
you do that?
When this song drops. That's when this song
so
drops.
you're breaking this on the podcast.
Breaking it on the podcast.
Yeah, that's what
You
we
know
love
I'm
to
saying?
see, man. So memory.
Memory.
Wow.
Memory.
That's new.
Yeah.
You gonna spell it like memory or not? You
I'm
gonna spell
spelling
it
it like
Emery, but with,
with
the
an
M.
E. So
Okay.
Memory, but with an E instead of an O.
Okay.
Because my middle name is spelled Emery.
Oh, so you're gonna
So-
spell it like your middle name, but just put the M on there.
And just put the M right in front of it.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
I like that.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I
If
think.
people can't read that, then I don't know what the fuck.
Hey, well, we've seen it work before, right? With Black. I remember a lot of
Yeah.
times people used to call him
Yeah,
Six
with the
Lack.
Six
and-
Lack.
yeah.
I still be doing that just for fun.
Yeah,
Like-
nah, yeah, funny. And so,
Yeah.
man, let's go through, man, because I've seen you grow so much within your artistry and within like the music realm. Because I knew that you could sing even back in high school, but I didn't know if that's what you wanted to do. You know what I mean? And now that I'm seeing that you're
Wow.
going for it, let's actually start from the beginning. When did you actually feel like I actually want to pursue music?
Man, that had to be in college.
Mm.
College, like about my senior year of college, I was like, this is really what I need to do. Like, and I got a lot of encouragement from now who is my manager to like really go for it, because I was really just kind of like going through the motions a little bit,
Sure.
just because I didn't know what's possible with music.
Sure.
So I was really just, doing it for my friends. But when I started seeing more of a big picture, it was definitely like senior year of college. I'm like, started going to LA just to collab and see what's the deal. Like, what's the deal with the music industry?
For
and
sure.
shit. So senior year of college. Now, that's crazy that you said you knew I could sing in high school.
I did. I don't know. I don't
That's
know.
wild.
I don't know how or who might have told me,
Yeah.
but I had that inkling for some reason.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
So,
I knew you wasn't a rapper.
Yeah.
I've never heard you rap, but for some reason, maybe I heard you sing. Were you ever in choir?
Nah, I never did choir.
Hmm.
My brother and sister were big in choir, but I never.
What kind of singer were you? Let's because honestly, that's gonna answer my question next. What kind of singer are you?
Mm.
Yeah, because what do you
Man.
consider the genre of music? Like, are you in
Right.
the R&B realm, or are you like more alternative pop? Like,
That's a good
what would
question.
you say your genre of music is?
Just a vibe, bro.
Okay, just a vibe.
Because
Well, that means that's why you did do choir. Yep.
Right,
Especially
right.
at the school you was going to. Hell no. Nope.
right, do re mi fa. Like,
I did the same
wasn't
shit. I
doing-
was like, at least high school. I ain't do choir high school, so
yeah,
I
yeah,
understand.
yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, but when I first started, I was really big into pop. And that kind of that's kind of changing now. I'm just kind of more open to doing like anything, because I feel like if you can do anything, you are more. I mean, your music just elevates
For sure,
right?
for
if
sure.
you're getting involved with more different styles, your music elevates. So, yeah, alternative, I guess you could say.
Mhm.
Right now, I've been doing more. I'm trying to tap into like rapping a little bit more, just
Okay.
because like it's like I don't know. It's just sometimes you have to certain ways to like put things out there. There's certain
For
ways
sure.
to connect with
Yeah.
people, and rapping is kind of like a really good way. So,
For sure.
So anything from pop to rap, a little bit of R&B. I'm never like straight R&B, but like that's one area that I would like. That it just comes out naturally. I feel like,
And that's one area
rhythm and
I
blues is like a natural,
right.
like,
And this is one area that I think that you're gonna continue to tap into as you continue to find yourself. Obviously,
Right.
as an artist, you grounded yourself and you have a good basis.
Right.
But now as you continue to grow, I'm sure you're gonna figure that out
Right.
even more.
Yeah, absolutely,
Mhm.
absolutely.
Definitely. I was gonna
Yeah.
say too, is this your first interview? Or have you done interviews before?
This is like my third.
Okay.
My third interview. I did one when I was in not high school, but college at SAG.
Okay.
At SAG, and shout out.
Did you ball there?
I did. I played baseball there.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were gonna shout somebody out.
Yeah, my boy Marquise.
Shout out to
My boy
Marquise.
Marquise. Shout
And
out
so
him.
he had you on what, like his radio show or something like that?
Yep. He had like a small radio show that he was doing with different people around campus, and yeah, he had me on there, so that was cool.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. Now talk us through actually, because you know, from the time we graduated until the time I seen you next,
Yeah.
you kind of next time I saw you, you were out in Cali,
Right,
basically,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
and
yeah.
I kind of got a little bit of the story, but now I get to get the full story of like
Yeah.
how all that happened and like how was your
Yeah.
experience out in Cali?
Man, that shit was awesome, bro. Cause let me say it like this. Basically, you know, I was doing music. I had my song called Mid July I put out, and it did like really well on Spotify, which I was like, that was cool. Cause for a while I was like, I was hitting up different people like, yo, like, how do you get your stuff to like do this and do that?
Mm.
And I had someone tell me like it doesn't matter, like this is someone like that I was following. He was an artist, and I was like, you have a lot of like plays, a lot of like followers. How do you do this? He's like, it doesn't really matter about the plays and about this and that. Like, what do you care more about, your art, or do you care more about like, you know, getting the following? Like that stuff will come with creative art. He was like, as long as you're consistently putting out amazing content, those things will come. So don't even focus on that. And that's after he said that, I put out my song Mid July. I was like, all right, bet. And then like that's a song that really like got some stuff rolling. And basically like it's just because someone playlisted it, but still like that was just like a God moment.
Sure.
But anyway, while I was in school, so basically how I got out to LA, my sister's fiance is what grew up with my friends, or grew up with my manager.
Okay.
My manager right
Yeah.
now. So basically they were at a wedding together in Detroit, and then he was just like, yo, or I guess Raquel, my sister, was like, you should go up and tell Adam that Craig makes music, blah blah blah. So he did. And basically he just like fucked with my music. He liked one of my songs that's called Distum.
Mm-hmm.
He basically said that was like the song that like he liked the most.
Right. That got him
interested, and
yeah,
really
the idea
like that's
of-
why I signed with him.
Okay.
So yeah, that was like, and that was nothing but God too, because I was in my apartment at school, and I was just like, it was a Saturday, I wanted to go out, but then something had told me like, yo, like just go home, go work on some music.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, just be these God moments, bro, in life sometimes, bro. If you ever get the intuition for you need to like do something, like you should
Feel it.
You should
Yeah,
do that.
yeah, follow that shit.
Seriously.
Follow
Like,
through.
And
fuck
a lot
everything,
of, and a lot of
like-
people have to have faith in the idea of the process, right?
Right.
Because most times people might get intuitions, but if you don't actually
Right.
jump on those intuitions, you could be losing out on your big break or
Absolutely.
your next big thing.
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah.
And that was the night that basically my sister was like, yo, this A&R likes your music, he probably gonna hit you up. And then we started talking, like, you write all your stuff? I'm like, yeah. I just get my shit from YouTube.
Yeah.
And you know, and yeah. And from there, I signed with him. From there, I went to LA, probably maybe like a couple months later or something. And I did my first like sessions, which was, oh, it's been a journey, bro.
And when you did your first sessions, was that your first time in like an actual studio?
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
Like, I didn't know how shit worked or like in sessions, because music, there's no limits to how you can create your music.
Yeah, and
obviously.
it's also no blueprint either. Well, there's
Right.
multiple blueprints, but everybody has a specific journey
Right.
within that. Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm.
And that was my first time of like getting in sessions, which was cool. I worked with like some people from his team, which he has a great team, bro. A lot of just genuine people on his team. Like actually everyone on that team was like super genuine. one girl I still work with, she lives in Canada, so like we still have like a lot of shit going on that we're preparing. But yeah, that was my first experience like with like that session part of like industry type style
For sure,
of like
for sure.
creating music.
Yeah.
And I had to get used to that because for the longest time I had to like, you know, you gotta learn. It's like shooting in the gym basically.
Yeah.
Like, and I had a lot of sessions, a lot of times. Sometimes I wouldn't even like finish songs. Sometimes I wouldn't like know what to say. Like, but that's all a part of the process though. So like that's what I'm saying. Next time I go to LA, I'm waiting until I get in that mindset.
Because then
I'm
you'll be
actually
ready.
in the mindset now, but
Mhm.
like I still got a lot I gotta say, like just in my studio at home right now, you know?
That's
Oh,
real.
so-
That's real.
Yeah.
We gonna go into our first segment
Yeah.
of the podcast, and
Yeah.
and I don't know if you got any stories, but
Yeah.
we got craziest high school stories.
Craziest high school story.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Damn.
Just give us your favorite or craziest high school story.
Let's hear something, man.
Hey man, honestly, bro. Bro, this shit involves Rob.
Yeah.
That's our favorite guy. That's our favorite guy.
That's
Hey
shout
Rob,
out
what up,
Rob,
dog?
bro.
Shout out Rob from the pod. You know he's been on the pod actually twice, but I've only aired one of those 2 videos. The second video I might air as like a legacy episode because we did it last year. But yeah,
You
go
got
ahead.
to, bro.
Yeah, nah, tell me
I
about
actually
it.
seen the episode. With Rob. I had class with him, bro, and bro, he was getting a hand job in class, bro.
What?
Yes, bro.
Wow.
And he had me and my mans go like block the teacher. He was like, hey, Craig, hey, block the teacher for her. Block the, and we was like, fuck it. Like, and we blocked.
You block.
We was just kind of like
Honestly, and that's
took the line of sight away from the teacher.
That would be a crazy ass
that's
story
so
for
Rob
me too,
too, bro.
like,
That's so Rob.
First you kicking pregnant women.
Oh, yeah.
Now you get hand jobs and got your mans out here. Hey, look, that's gangster though. I
Nah,
ain't
it
gonna
is.
cap.
It was.
That's
G
gangster.
shit.
That's gangster.
For sure.
The crazy part about it is, bro. So the girl, I'm not gonna mention her name.
Please.
Yeah,
I probably have an idea.
After that shit happened, she looks at me and the dude and she goes, "Don't tell anybody." And we're like, "About what?" Like, we were just, like, "About what?" She was like, "The hand job."
So she acknowledged it and
She
everything.
acknowledged
Oh,
it.
it's out. The cat's out the bag. Nah, shorty. It's over.
I remember back in
It's
high
over
school.
now.
Back in high school, we
Yeah.
used to call like the thoughts of today runners.
Right, yeah, runner. I remember that shit. Runner.
So like she would probably be considered a runner for sure.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But so,
I'll tell you what, along that same sentiment, talking about crazy high school stories, bro, we had a moment, and I'm not sure if you were there, where they were chanting that runner shit while we were at the, like some type of pep rally.
bro, I
Were
remember
you
that,
there
bro.
for that?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, bro.
And I'm telling you, when I say extreme bullying, I mean, the world wasn't as sensitive as it is today. I mean,
wasn't.
bro, one of my
Crazy.
niggas,
But everybody knew who they was talking about.
he got up, man.
He? Oh, we.
Hey, everybody knows.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody knows that.
So
And what follows that.
so when that happened, shorty kind of like she was there.
Everybody know.
Mm.
Everybody. The runner, runner.
It was just the runners.
The word runner, that mean you was a.
I know. I'm just saying. Like,
certified-
did y'all
you was
do that
getting busy.
when y'all seen one?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
yeah.
Like,
but
or was it just like she was sitting in the stands?
She
and
had a
somebody
specific-
around was like, "Hey, look, let's do this chant right quick," and she
rally,
gonna
bro.
know it's for her.
It was a specific calling card for her. I mean,
When
not
she
for her.
came around, or was just when she was in the area? Period.
When she was in,
When she was in the
not even when she was in the area.
Or whoever was the runner of that-
we was
of
going
that
to
month.
sporting events.
That's what I'm saying.
We was playing basketball and football, and would be like,
amongst ourselves.
Yeah,
It's like
and-
hyping each other up. Like
it was just something to do.
it
was really something to do.
For real.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. Women couldn't. Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably.
we
yeah.
was. They was bullying. I was just there.
Right.
Nigga, hey, look,
Craig
you
was
don't
there
want-
too.
I was
I mean,
there, bro.
he wasn't really doing the most of that,
I
but
wasn't,
we was laughing.
Look, hey,
Right,
Meek,
right,
hey,
right,
Meek,
for
hey,
real.
Meek, you better not have been part of that motherfucker.
Meek was definitely in that shit. Meek was definitely in that. The leader of that, nigga. Hey, what we used to call these niggas? We used to call these niggas the coon
Coons,
squad.
the Coons,
Literally.
Yeah,
the
I know.
leaders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one, y'all niggas say it to this day. Y'all say it to this day.
I try not to anymore. I'm a little bit more sensitive about the word, while I'm growing up to be the guy that I want to be, you understand?
Right.
But back then we was just saying whatever. That's
Coon
what it
was
was.
big.
Yeah.
If you acting like a coon, you being a coon. But if you just being a jokes, you being a bully.
It was all jokes, mostly bullying, all jokes though. You know what I mean?
Fucked up.
And so shit.
Well, if you calling a girl a runner, that's not jokes.
I mean, you call it how you see it, man. I don't know.
It's jokes. During that time.
She had
nowadays.
She
it's
had
a
the
little bit more
ability.
sensitive.
She had the ability to come back at it. So
I see.
So I mean,
hey, praise.
She kind of seemed like
No,
she
'cause-
might have liked the attention.
So
maybe.
so
Maybe.
that's the same girl that gave bro a hand job.
No. I don't want to put that on her.
Okay,
No.
so it's just runners out here.
Yeah,
y'all was
just
just getting to it as
like
soon
I
as
said,
y'all saw one.
before the word thought was created, it was runner.
Oh yeah,
That's
we
what it
knew that.
Runner. It's the
But
way
so
that-
y'all
the
used
way
to
we
say
used to
that
say
shit.
That's
though?
what it was.
Runner.
Yeah,
That's
what
crazy.
it was.
Man, that's crazy as hell. But I got a question though. Just going into that, going off of high school stories. When you were a little like in high school, you know what I mean? Like, were you recording yourselves too? Were you inspired by anybody? And that's two questions.
Right.
By the way.
Nah, I didn't start recording myself till the senior year of high school. So I guess senior year I was like started recording myself
That the winter or like summer?
like close to graduation.
Yeah,
So
that's still high school.
Yeah. I was inspired by Miguel, bro.
That's crazy because I love Miguel too.
Yeah, and
He was a
great
kaleidoscope
artist.
for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Kaleidoscope.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was my.
Yup.
I mean, I got a
Kaleidoscope
couple. Adorn, Sure Thing.
No, I'm saying
All
the
of it,
album.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the album. Period.
Oh, is that the album?
All that,
Okay.
yeah, all
Because
that
that's
is.
all from Kaleidoscope, right?
Sure Thing
Adorn,
isn't. Sure Thing is like early.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Sure
Okay.
Thing is early, but yeah, Adorn is definitely the second track on Kaleidoscope.
So Miguel is somebody that inspired you back then. Who are if you have any, who are your inspirations now? You know,
Now, bro.
like what's inspiring you now?
Bro, honestly, everything.
Okay.
That's dope.
Everything. Honestly. Yeah.
So
Sometimes
Hold
I'll be getting
on.
motivated.
You can't say everything.
Sometimes I don't know, when I hear like really great music, bro, I just get inspired. I'm like, damn, like I'll be like, I need to step my game up.
That's real.
I
That's
gotta
real.
like, or at least just get to it.
yeah.
So what was the
It
latest
just gets
album?
me like excited. I
For
guess.
sure.
What was the latest album you listened to?
Latest album I listened to. What was the latest album I listened to?
I'll give you an example while you're thinking.
Yeah.
One that inspired me, and it's really took me by surprise because I really ain't listened to probably like the last 2 or 3 albums he dropped. But Tyler the Creator,
Tyler, the
when he
Creator.
dropped this whatever the album that he just dropped,
The
I
new
forgot
one?
the name of it. Yeah,
Yeah, I
where
don't
he's
know
like
either.
kind of on some like ritzy type shit. Yo,
gotta
the
listen to
album
that.
is crazy. I ain't gonna lie,
Yeah.
man. Let me damn. I wish I could. Cause my phone is, I don't know where the hell my
Yeah,
phone is. I would look it up. I would look it up, but maybe Tyler Baudelaire, something like that is the whatever. But that album was like very inspiring
I'm
to
gonna
me.
have to listen to that.
Yeah, for sure.
I listened to. I think the last album I really listened to and was studying was that like Notorious, was all like the Biggie Smalls albums.
Sure.
Wow,
It's because-
that's different for a singer.
Yeah, it's because like I've been incorporating more flow in my music. And you might hear it now that I mentioned it, but like I feel like that's like the go-to guy for anybody who's getting off flows. So like I've been looking at him. That was like probably the last one that I really was like trying to pay attention to and drive to. But I just listen to so much different shit.
That's very interesting, man.
Yeah.
So let's lean towards your music now, right? So I know that you're geared up to release a song.
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell the people what that song title is, and then kind of give us like a gist of what we plan on hearing, like content wise within the song, or maybe ideas and plans on what you are planning to do. Are you dropping a video with the song, or how is this process gonna go for you?
So I'm dropping a song called Goodbye, and I'm about to do content just leading up towards it.
For sure.
Yup. I'm just trying to get real. And I want to get real vulnerable with my audience, like just like learn more about me and where these songs are coming from. And I'm actually about to drop 5 songs after that. So I'm lining up like yeah, I'm still actually deciding which songs I'm about to do, but I'm lining up 5 songs, and yeah, that's my plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, do we plan on doing any shows or anything in the near future?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Okay. Well, I have to be on the lookout, of course.
Yeah.
Do you like performing?
I perform, so I've only performed once actually, and I did a piano set in LA. I did 3 unreleased songs, and yeah,
A piano set.
yeah, bro, I was actually surprisingly comfortable when I was on stage.
Were
bro.
you playing the
Yeah,
piano?
yeah. I was grinding when I was in.
How
bro,
long?
I was
How long
grinding.
have you been? How long have you been playing a piano?
I've always had a piano in my house, so maybe like all my life. But like I really was like putting in work on it when I moved to LA. Like, but like I just just chords. Like you don't really have to like know how to play the piano to make it sound interesting. So
he said just play a couple motherfucking chords. You'll be all right.
Practice that shit and then sing and then so
repeat that shit. Throw a little razzle dazzle in there a couple times.
I'm saying.
Right. So, but it was like when I did perform, it was like surprisingly I was really comfortable. Like it actually went really well. So I'm sure I'll do that more in the future.
That's good. That's good. Because performing is definitely, in my opinion, for artists, especially singers, is definitely a prioritized thing because you want to get comfortable enough in any setting. You know what I mean? Like you got your outside performances, you got your your inside performances or whatever they are, but anywhere of just small setting, big setting, you want to get comfortable because with me, I done performed in front of plenty from in groups and to by myself. So it's like those nerves still be there. You know what I mean? Like no matter, man, no matter if you been performing 5 to 50 years, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's kind of like, you got to understand. It's just, you want to know something? Watching a little mini documentary about John Jones. Basically he said every time he go into a fight, he used those nerves. So and turning it to excitement. And the way he do that and the way they said he does that is every John Jones fight, you will see him stretch his arms out and just turn around into a full circle. And then bam, and then release it all out. And they say that's him getting grounded and taking that anxiety and those nerves and turning into that excitement. It's a certain thing that you do.
Yeah.
So in my opinion,
and obviously you have to figure out what your kind of like what your nerve butterfly release would be. I think for me personally, we did a show back in September for Breaking Sound, and it was funny because when I released this video, you're gonna see like the full-fledged like process of how things work. But like in the beginning, we were having mic issues. And basically we went to mic check like 2 hours before and we didn't really get to mic check because I kind of let this other chick go and she was fire. She was super fire, right? Yeah. But then we get on stage and the mic was not right? We were supposed to have 2 mics on set. We had 2 mics for like a song and a half. And then he cut 1 mic off, right? Yeah. And you could see the woes that I had during that time where it was like frustration. Bro, what the fuck is going on here? But then you kind of just got to kick in the gear like, yo, I'm live. Like, I'm right there. Like, the people can see me. The show goes on. Yeah,
absolutely.
Basically.
They always say that, like, even when you got fuck-ups in the show, you never wanted to make it look recognizable.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You always want to, like, it was times where I was in a hip-hop team, and it was like, hey, even if you don't know, even if you forget the steps, it's just make it look like you know it until you get to the next step that you know. You know what I'm saying? Because you in a group, and when you by yourself, you can't make it recognizable.
Right. They gonna see it.
Right, but this is the thing. They gonna see it regardless. Yeah. It's about how you either end it, finish it, and based on how you started. Yeah. So I did that backwards. It's based on how you started it, end it or finish it. You know what I mean? Same difference. But at the end of the day, that's what they say. The show goes on.
Yeah, no, facts.
That's what I'm saying. Now, you've been in both Detroit and LA.
Yeah.
I would be interested to hear from you in terms of the city. Have you been down to Detroit recently?
When was the last time in Detroit? Probably a month ago, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what would you say is the biggest difference between Detroit and LA? I'm sure there's a bunch of differences, but what would you think?
I feel like
it's more fucking people, probably. Yeah.
There's so many people in LA, but like in terms of like going places that are like known, like this is the spot. I guess there's more spots in Detroit where where people are gonna be there packed. Cause LA is kind of like.
Is it a time thing?
Huh?
Is it a time thing?
Kind of. They had timing. You never know what's going on in any different spots, but like most of the spots that are popping are like Delilah, like the popping spots, like that you hear people rap about. But if you want to go to like a bar and like actually like a random bar and actually like see some people there, like I don't know, it's not always
like shit like
it's
that.
hit or miss. Like especially during like even during like the Super Bowl weekend, for example, you'd think you would be able to go somewhere and just be like walk in and be like, oh, it's about to be lit there, but it won't be. Like everybody's at fucking this place or in the hills somewhere. Like downtown LA though, I didn't really go there a lot because I was actually living on Sunset and it was like pretty far drive. Plus downtown LA, I mean, it's kind of dangerous. Like
it's Sunset. It's Sunset.
I don't know. It's wild.
Are you off like a beach or something?
It's wild. No, Sunset. I was just like, basically like I was like in the hills, bro. Like,
oh, okay.
But Sunset's like famous like spot.
They got mountain lions out there.
Yeah, but not on Sunset. That's usually like in the suburbs.
Okay. You was in the
hood? I seen a coyote chasing somebody one time though, because when I first moved up there, I was living in the suburbs, bro. Yeah. I seen a coyote chasing this motherfucker. I seen this dude came by on his dog, like running with his dog. I'm like, why are you running? I look, that's a damn coyote just following that motherfucker, bro. And he just like, oh shit. I'm like, I'm glad I'm not him.
That's funny as hell. We got coyotes, don't we?
Yeah, up north probably. Not down here.
What do we got?
Deer.
Yeah, I know we got deer.
Hella deer.
That's about it, brother.
There got to be some coyotes.
We got
there
fox.
Might be up north, but they might foxes. Yeah,
they
might. You might see a rare fox.
Like you ain't gonna see.
That's probably
you're not
what
gonna
the
see
fuck
a bear
that was.
Right,
nigga. Hold on. No.
Yeah.
I was younger, and me and my cousin. I mean, not me and my cousin. Me and my little brothers and sisters, and we was outside playing. And shout out to Iman, Jahar, and Layla. We was outside playing, and nigga, we had seen something orange. Like a furry orange creature, bro. And I thought it was a fucking raccoon. To this day, I've been like, bro, that was a raccoon.
Right,
bro.
no, that was a fox.
Raccoon. They was like, how the fuck? People was like, raccoons ain't orange, bro. Yes, that raccoon was orange. Nigga, I literally seen that and I said, y'all don't move. As soon as I say take off. Run. Boom, we booked it. I picked my little sister Layla up because she was like a toddler at that time. So she didn't respond like how we did. So she just saw everybody running. She couldn't run as fast. Picked her ass up like.
Now was it running? Was it running?
Yeah,
so it was chasing her.
In my opinion, yes, because it started moving towards us, nigga. When you start seeing something move towards you, you don't give a fuck if it's chasing you or not, nigga. You getting the fuck off.
Yeah.
Right.
Nigga, this was like 6th grade. Nigga, I picked my little sister up, nigga. Got the fuck off, bro. We was in the crib and I said, bro, that had to be a raccoon, but now that you say it, it might have been an orange fox.
Yeah. Or a coyote.
Yeah,
you know.
Coyotes are orange, man.
I don't know, nigga. I'm not an animal.
It's rare, but they be out here.
Yeah, man.
I want to be a dog trainer one day, so that's
dog whisperer.
Just a dog trainer. We already got one, a dog whisperer. That's Caesar Milan. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna hit into another segment too. Go ahead, Beezy.
Yep. So this next segment is called Top 5. Okay. And I keep it real interesting with the artists. I usually just go top 5 artists, top 5 favorite artists, the people that you listening to right now or you got in rotation. Because I'm interested to hear. Obviously, you talked about Notorious B.I.G. earlier and like diving into his flows, but like who do you listen to just like on a regular basis that you're not listening for anything besides your own enjoyment?
That's that top 5, baby.
Man, I really got to think about that one too, bro. Because, bro, I listen to so much different shit. Right now, let me start off with like my all time.
There you go. Yeah.
Hey,
that's really what we want. That's really what we want.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we want.
All time top 5, man. I'm gonna have to throw John Legend in there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my dude. You feel me?
Okay.
Come on, now, hey, look, I emulate my voice when it comes to singing. Yeah, I emulate it around him a little bit for sure.
Yeah.
John Legend. Okay.
Same, probably without even noticing, but.
Yeah. No cap. He's a legend. He's a legend.
Nah, it's in his name, man.
Come on, now that run, nigga, that lazy run.
Hey, he's the only one I know who can kill that shit.
That's it.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
John Legend.
John Legend. Another John Mayer.
Okay. That's different.
John Mayer's a fucking beast.
No, I'm just saying.
I need niggas to understand that. We need to go back and listen to some John Mayer because I remember growing up on John Mayer.
I'm just saying that might be the first and last time I hear that name in the studio.
Or is it Meyer? Is it Meyer? John Meyer. Mayer.
It's Mayer.
It's spelled a certain way, but go ahead. I've been looking at it, but go ahead.
I think it's spelled M-A-H.
It's M-A-Y.
Okay.
M-A-Y.
Yeah, M-A-Y. Yeah, M-A-Y.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
All right, so we got John Legend, John Mayer.
John Mayer. You gotta go Whitney Houston because like, just off the vocals alone is just like out of this world.
Yeah, no, you can't deny that.
Hey, did y'all know the song that's not her song.
Nah.
That's Dolly Parton's song.
Really?
I think I did actually hear about that. Wow, she gave it to her, I guess?
No, she did a cover for a movie.
I mean, that cover was
shit.
crazy.
Remember the movie
enough.
she was in,
That's
dating
like
that white guy?
Yeah, no, it was crazy enough.
I
to
forgot
have
the
me.
movie name, but remember the movie that she was dating the white guy?
I don't remember it. Nah.
Yeah, y'all gotta go watch it. I think that was what the movie. That's where it came from. Like her
I thought
doing
that was her
cover.
song. Yeah.
Yeah, I always thought it was too because it actually sold more copies than Dolly Parton version. So Dolly Parton get a lot of money off that song.
I see. That's some royalties there.
Yeah. Royalties like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
so
crazy.
John Legend, John Mayer, Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston. Man, let me go with bro, you gotta put Drake in that.
Okay.
Bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, it's no wrong
I
with
like
that.
everybody, buddy, all these bitches.
Even his music, bro. Even now, the last album,
Drizzy,
dropped,
baby.
bro. Like it just get me so hyped.
So you fucked with her loss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll be like, I'll be in the weight room. That shit come on, bro. I'll be like,
Somebody one
broke your
song
heart,
I know for
crazy.
sure that's going crazy in the weight room is Jumbotron.
Jumbotron.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
We ain't in our touching Jay's ends. That song.
That one.
Yeah.
That
nigga be listening to all his Lover Boy songs.
You're crazy.
So, no.
Listen, next time you in the gym, pump some iron to that song.
But
Pause.
Who your last? That nigga funny. Who the
last one? Tupac.
Okay.
Bro, have you listened to like old, like early ass Tupac?
I listened to his discography.
Super early, bro. When he was like doing like the fast flow, bro, like which is flows that people use now, I feel like, bro. Tupac for sure.
For sure.
Pac
That is a
was
legendary top 5, by the way.
Yeah, you did really say some good mixtures too that I never thought you like.
Bro.
Yeah, like I never like being a singer. Of course, I would have thought you would have said like Miguel and you know
honorable mention, bro.
And honorable mention, but you know your whole top 5. But once you start saying, once you said Drake, I'm like, okay, that's.
Yeah. You can't deny that.
I thought it was gonna go down the line for all singers, but that nigga he put a little rap in there with Pac and Drizzy.
You got to.
Got to.
For sure.
You on an island, bro. I can only hear listen to 5 artists. Like Drake has to be in that category.
Okay.
John Legend has been, in my opinion, the youngest, oldest looking nigga out there.
Bro, he is.
I mean, him and Pharrell. Pharrell is another
nigga,
one.
what? But Pharrell starting to catch up now.
Is that right?
He's starting to catch. He just look like an old Asian, like sensei. Yeah, like an old Asian sensei. Like, you know what I mean? Like he look young, but he look old. It's like it's starting to catch up. Like that cream and shit is starting. It's starting to not work as much.
Yeah.
But yeah, black don't crack though. Black don't crack.
So
But,
when you were out in LA, speaking about just like legends or artists in general, was there any artists that you was able to meet while you were out there?
Yeah.
Okay, what are some of the
First of
notable
all, I got
ones?
to work in John Legend Studio, which was dope.
That's dope as hell.
That was like a moment.
hell yeah, you gotta name that nigga.
I had been
then.
saying that shit to my sister, like, guess whose studio, man?
No, that's wild.
That
yeah.
shit was fire.
And for the next time you do that, you got to make sure you create just a little bit of content for the people.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
Like 2 years ago, right?
No.
I shot this video out in Miami, and I met French Montana on the beach.
Fire.
Took a picture with him and everything.
Another
Never
legend.
released that picture, nothing like that.
For
Why?
real.
Because I'm the type of nigga.
You still got the picture?
I'm
Yeah, I
probably
do.
the same way. Wait,
I
you
do.
say
Post that bitch.
Yeah, I will.
True. It's
Eventually,
fuck it.
you know
You
what I
just
mean?
gotta find the right caption. That's all. Once you
Right.
post it,
Maybe
you
some
just
type of
gotta find the
throwback
right-
or whatever the case
Yeah,
may be.
you know what I mean?
But yeah, so you were in
Absolutely.
John Legend Studios, but like
Yeah.
actually person to person. Any
Yeah.
other notable artists that maybe you've either graced or been able to meet?
Yeah. Party Next Door.
You met P&D.
Yeah. It was like right after Drake dropped his album. There was like an after party at the house I was living
I'm
at.
so
my
jealous of
manager's
you
house.
right now, dog.
Yeah, bro. It was wild. I didn't realize it was him at first. Well, I was like, I was in my room. I heard people coming in. I was like, damn, I need to go out there. Something seemed, because sometimes I was just staying. I was just like,
So you were
not
staying
feeling
at
it.
your manager's
Yeah,
crib,
yeah.
and he was throwing parties,
All
and
the
you
time.
would be there.
Every time, all the time. They would party all the time, bro. But a lot of times I just didn't go out because I was just like, I don't know, not always feeling like going out. Sometimes I had sessions in the morning. I'm
Sure.
like, I
Nothing wrong with that.
gotta be good. But this particular night, I had to go out. It was like something in the air, bro. Like they too hype out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get this shit done.
So
I
here
walked
you
out
are
there.
walking out of your room,
Out of my room, and
downstairs.
party- It was just right in the kitchen.
Okay, right in the
'Cause
kitchen.
My room was like the kitchen was like right outside
Okay,
my
yeah.
door. But Party Next Door was there. I didn't realize it was him at first though. But he came in. His security was there. He came in with some friends, and my roommate. His name is Will. Shout out Will.
Shout out
Will's a stylist. I guess he's the one that like he's plugged in. He knew Party, I guess. So anyway, he came in with two girls, bro. And I was talking to one of the girls. He was with this girl named. I'm not even gonna drop her name.
Don't drop none of that.
Not even gonna drop her name, bro.
Hey, yeah, I name
wrote a
drop
song
because
about
niggas
it,
can't
though.
see my face.
I wrote music about this girl,
Really?
bro, just because I had to. Just that night was incredible. But we were just kicking it off. It's funny because like she was like, his boys were trying to tell me to play some party music. Like play some of his music, bro. I was like, all right, maybe. Like I was like, I will. I didn't really know it was party at first though. I didn't really know it was
Hey,
party.
that nigga like they like, hey, play some of dog
Bro,
music.
I
He like,
didn't know it was him. So
Yeah.
I let him have aux. Eventually, like, I was like, you just want to play it? And then Party was like, and then he played it and he was like, that's all you had to do, bro.
Damn.
look,
It was just funny. It
it's
was just
not
a
a-
funny night
it's
'cause
not
he
a
was
lot
just
of-
laughing about
That's
it.
No,
a great
yeah.
ass moment,
Yeah,
though.
no,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not a lot of people I would fan over, and I'm not saying I would fan crazy over Party, but man, I done dropped some. I was on Party, man. Party to help me out a lot of
Really?
times, man. So
Yeah.
shout out to Party.
Yeah, shout out Party,
Yeah,
bro.
shout out P&D.
I got to drive in his whip, bro. Cause the girl I was with, they were with him, and when they were leaving, like she was like, "Yo, come on, let's go." Like hold my hand, like. So we're walking out, and basically they ended up just driving us to her car,
Mhm.
but it was still like Lambo. Like I'll never forget. I wrote about this shit, bro.
That's hype as hell.
I'll never forget.
That-
So we
that's-
both
that's
standing
a
out there, and he
dope-ass
just looks at me. He's just like, "How you doing, brother?" I'm like, "What's good, bro?" Like,
That's
dude,
it.
I ain't gonna lie. With
it
me
was
talking
wild.
too much, I would have been talking to that nigga like it ain't. Hey man, hey look, nigga, hey look, hey look. I fuck with your music, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. And look, nigga, I got this going on, I got that going on. Woo, the woo, blah, blah, blah. Hey, look, if you don't want to connect, hey, it is what it is. But
You
hey,
were-
look, take my
you're-
number
you're-
right now.
you were
Take my number
Yeah.
right now, and we gonna see where we get some shit going.
You were one connect away from Drake.
And that's the thing. I didn't really realize it was him, bro, until like
So you was that
till
lit.
everything to my boy Will came back. He was like, "Did you say hi to Party?" I'm like, "Oh yeah." I was like, and I was lit.
Man.
But you know,
And you know
but-
what lit does too, though? it make you tell the truth, but this the thing.
Mm.
It make you hold back too on a lot of shit too.
Mm.
I'm gonna keep it G. Like that's
You're not wrong.
like motherfuckers. You know how motherfuckers that say they so functional when they drunk and shit like that.
Mm.
It's really because it's say for instance you knew it was Party, but your brain subconscious was like, hey nigga, don't be a fanboy today. You know what I'm saying? And it's not being a fanboy. It was telling you, hey, just have respect. You feel me? Because you drunk as hell.
It would have been a doper story if niggas would have said throw on party and you would have threw on yourself. Like, that would have been fire.
Yeah,
that would have been fire,
right, bro.
nigga.
For real.
Nigga, that's what I low key would have told you to do as a friend. Hey, look, bro, take the and shit. Let me put your music on.
Right, Shawty probably would have never let go of your hand, nigga. I guarantee you that. Nigga.
But I'm one of them type friends though. I'm a you know what I mean? Like if I know party or did bro no party, I missed that part.
I don't. He might have known him a little bit. He had to have if he came to our house, bro. I think he did.
That's an amazing story, bro.
Yeah.
Anybody else notable?
Do y'all know Gashi?
I've heard of Gashi.
I've been in the studio with him a few times.
Really?
He works closely with my manager. So
and I think
he's a real one.
I think Gashi has a story about him working as, and I could be wrong, but he was working as a janitor at one of the labels. Yeah. Was it Jay-Z's label?
Yep.
I don't. Yeah. He was working. And then he ends up getting himself plugged in. Yeah. Which is a crazy story in itself.
Baby.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Shout out.
Yeah, and I haven't heard of Gashi recently, but I was a fan of Gashi. I was also a fan of Belly at the time. Yeah, a lot of these like lower artists because I remember
that's underground.
I would say they're mainstream, but just like maybe on a lower tier.
But no, underground doesn't mean you. Underground mean you're not mainstream.
Belly is mainstream. Gashi is mainstream.
I think Gashi.
I mean, if you do breakfast, Breakfast Club,
Breakfast Club,
you've been on Breakfast Club.
Yeah. If you
okay, my bad. Sorry, let me take that back.
Legend.
I don't know who these guys are. I just don't know who these guys are. So
I feel you.
Man, you gotta get back in your hip hop bag, man.
I might have to. I've been focuses on my team bag, you know.
Yeah, no, because K's the type of nigga. He just told me recently, nigga, that J. Cole album was hard. I'm like, nigga, you talking about off season? That shit came out 2021.
This the thing. I'm gonna keep it G. And I told him, I'm the type of like a dedicated listener that don't go listen in the hype.
Yeah.
Like, say, for instance, when J. Cole dropped, when Jay-Z dropped, I'll probably wait a couple months. Yeah. And I might forget. And it might take me a while to get back to it. And not just because of, I want to get my own, I don't want to, I don't want to support them right now, nothing like that. It's just, nigga, I want to get my own perspective without all the hype behind it.
See, that's crazy.
Because when I go talk to motherfuckers, the first thing they tell me, I ain't really like it when I listened the first time, but when I listen to it now, it's hard. Right. I'm like, yeah, that's the because when I listen to shit the first time, I listen to it 3 times. It's a dissective thing for me. Absolutely. I listen to the lyrics first, then I go back and listen to the actual beats. So I'm feeling the whole song now. Yeah. And then I go and listen to the whole song, as in like whatever the album, whatever 15, 20 tracks that they put on the album. Right. I'm listening to it in cohesive so I can be like, okay, yeah, I fuck with this. And if I can't listen to it like that, I'm turning that shit off. If the first go is like, I bet I'm fucking with it. Yeah. If the second go is, all right, this is getting there. Third go was like, nigga, I can't even get through this shit no more because it's like I'm ready to just turn on my regular music. Right. Because third go is like, nigga, I want to turn that shit back on. Right. First and second is like, all right, is this shit really what I like? Right. And is this shit really gonna be good? You know what I mean? Yeah. But third is like, I bet, nigga, that shit was hard. Let me go re-listen to it. Yeah. Favorite J. Cole album is For Your Eyes Only at this point.
That was a good one.
You know what I mean? Because it told a story. And I listened to that. Lyrics first, beat second, all together because it told a fucking story, bro.
I think it's interesting to hear from an engineer perspective because I think a lot of fans,
real music perspective.
Oh yeah, for sure. A lot of average fans or your average listener, they probably listen to the beat first, right? Probably listen to how it flows together second, and then your lyrics last. Right. I know a lot of times people will come up to me and be like, "Damn, bro, I remember when you said," I'm like, nigga. I've been saying that. Like, nigga, what are you talking about? But you never know how somebody is dissecting the music.
Absolutely,
yeah, for sure.
That's why I always say music is subjective.
Very subjective. Yeah. I'm trying to learn that myself.
It's like it doesn't matter what that opinion says, the next opinion might be good. And even if the next opinion isn't what you like, it might be the next opinion.
Right.
They always say
Absolutely.
you might get 2 no's before you get 1 yes. You might get 3 no's before you get 1 yes.
Yep.
So what do you think it's going to be with your music?
It's a 99
Facts,
slap rule.
bro.
I remember watching MTV. There was a series called something RJ something, right? And the coach basically told bro, because bro was trying to get females, and he like, I don't understand, like when I'm not getting this and that. He said it's a 99 slap rule. He said you might ask 100 women out, and 99 of them might slap your ass, but that one she gonna say yeah. And so you how much?
Wait, why would they slap me?
He
For
must
just
have been
asking
fucking
them out.
vulgar.
It's depending on how he was
What's
doing
the
that
approach?
shit. I think because he was looking for bad bitches, so he was going at it a certain type of way. But anyways, that 99 slap rule, I mean, that goes in effect with your content, right? 99
absolutely.
pieces of content, maybe none of them hit, or maybe one of them hit to the right person that takes you along the ride to somewhere else, right?
Yeah,
if it wasn't for that connection that you had back when, back at the wedding scene, right? And people trying to plug you and putting you on, you would never get to a point where you would have met your manager, been able to see what you've been able to see.
Absolutely.
And man, I'm so proud of you, because I know that you got a lot coming. Tell the people again where they can follow you at, because I don't think I said that part.
Hey, follow me on IG at _EmeryW, and same for TikTok _EmeryW. And those are my 2 main platforms. So, yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So Memery.
Memory.
Memory.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was low key about to say your other name, but we ain't even gonna say that.
You don't got to.
You feel me?
Nah, this is what it is, man.
It's memory, baby.
Yeah. Now, is there any shout outs you want to shout out to the people before we go?
Yeah. Shout out my boy Bo.
Shout out Bo.
'Cause-
Shout out
Bo Luke, baby.
Luke,
What's the
yeah.
word?
Going back to like why I started even like recording myself he was one of the reasons, because I saw how he was doing it, and he was like putting his stuff on SoundCloud. I'm like,
For
dang,
sure.
it's that easy to just record yourself and put it on SoundCloud. So shout out Bo.
Shout out Bo.
Shout out my Bo.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Anybody
As an
else?
engineer, our jobs is getting taken over by AI. It's like, no, I'm playing. You know how the old AI bullshit.
Oh, it's around, bro. Anybody else you want to shout out?
Shout out you.
Yeah, man.
Shout out you, bro.
Appreciate that, man.
Definitely.
I'm also like proud of you too. Just
Yeah.
seeing, like I was asking when you started, and how I'm seeing you progress with your content and your music, bro. Everything, bro. I got your songs saved in my playlist, bro. I hear them all
Oh
the
no,
time,
and
so-
I'm excited to play you some things that I've been holding on to for a while, man.
Yeah.
So
my boy.
and you know, we never really talked about your manager like that, but I know him as Was Life.
Yep.
Right.
Yep, on
And
IG.
what's crazy is when I worked at Franklin Hills Country Club, his cousin actually is a member there. And so
word?
yes, and so she got me connected with him, or whatever the case may be. And it never really ended up going nowhere. And I think part of that was the consistency level on my behalf, you know.
Yeah.
Me thinking, you know, how naive just to think you can send somebody something and just get the reaction you want without being not even aggressive, but you know, being forward about it and wanting to keep that connection. And so like I said, I think that it's very good that, you know, you got people in your corner that's gonna want to see you grind and gonna want to see you win. So
Appreciate you,
I
bro.
know for sure I'm gonna have a Grammy or two somewhere, you know
you
what I
already
mean,
know.
in the Raptors, and I know as well that
You're
I'm
gonna elevate.
looking at somebody else with the same type of potential.
Let's
So
go. Let's
yeah,
elevate,
definitely
bro.
excited, man.
Yeah.
Now look, this is another episode of the Stu Podcast. This is episode 9, season 2,
Episode 9, baby.
with Memery.
Yes.
This was a dope podcast, man, for sure. I'm gonna have to bring you back on. We're gonna have to get some music in. Actually, after this pod, I'm gonna share something to you that somebody that we know told me recently. So for sure, yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, man.
sir.
Listen, gangums, just like any other day.
Yeah.
This is the Stu Podcast. We do this podcast here at InHouse Studios, where you can get some of your best quality recording.
Yes, sir.
We out this thing.
Let's go.